We're going to talk about what to do if you're about to stock out. And so there's kind of a common misconception that as you're starting to sell out, right, and you have less and less units, obviously it's a good thing because it means your product is a success. It means that you're actually getting sales. Everything's happy and dandy. But there's a misconception that as you start to get less and less inventory, that you should raise your price higher and higher to try to slow sales. And let me tell you exactly why that's a misconception and is the wrong thing to do. So how Amazon works is there's BSR, right? Bestseller rank. So if we open up this guy right here, and sorry to click on your link, Noshman, because that was a sponsored link. What we'll see is they are number 47,793 in kitchen and dining. Right, so this is a historical value. So as they stock out, what happens with Amazon is they stock out, and then that number is literally like registered in a catalog in Amazon. And inside of Amazon, whenever you stock back in, generally if it's within 14 days, then you will come back into the catalog at this same BSR. But if you continue to raise your prices higher and higher and higher to make your sales slow down so you don't stock out as quickly, what happens is your BSR gets worse, right? It gets higher. It gets all of a sudden you're 100,000th in kitchen and dining instead of 47,793rd. And when that happens, when you do inevitably stock out, right? Instead of actually having like your 47,000 kind of stained into Amazon's memory, instead what happens is you'll have that worse BSR stained or like imprinted into Amazon's memory. And then when you actually do stock back in, you'll have to relaunch, redo giveaways, kind of claw your way back up into the ranking that you already otherwise had. And so the best thing to do when you are about to stock out is don't do anything, don't change anything, don't raise your price and go crazy and go super, super high, right? The one thing that you want to do once you are completely stocked out is come up here and go to close listings. And then once you actually close that listing, you can just leave it. And then once you get back in stock, you can open up the listing again. And then you will, if it's within 14 days and you didn't like destroy your BSR too much, you're going to come back at a similar position. Yes, it's inevitable that other people are going to move up in front of you because they're actively selling, but that's the best way to maintain your rank if you stock out, right? But I mean, obviously the best defense is doing inventory forecasting correctly and never stocking out. But eventually there's going to be a time where a holiday, like there's a huge boost and you weren't prepared for it, or something inevitably happens with like a shipment getting delayed or something like that. And so if this ever happens to you, that is the best way to do it, right? Don't raise your price to some astronomical level to try to slow prices. It's going to screw up your BSR. And when you come back in stock, you're going to have to claw your way back in. And so I learned this many different times the hard way. And so I'm trying to kind of prevent that from happening for you guys. So
I know that I provided you value. So what I want you to do is to like this video. I want you to leave a comment on this video.
If you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe, turn on notification bells so that you will be the first person to be notified every time we drop a brand new video. If you want to learn more, I do have a completely free course, and there will be a link down underneath this description, guys. Completely for free, 100%. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and let's get to the next.